Don't give up. Not now, not here, not after everything you have already survived. Because if you really stop and look back at your life, you will realize that the fact you are still standing today means there is something powerful inside you that refuses to quit. Something stronger than pain, stronger than fear, stronger than every failure that tried to bury you but somehow only made your roots grow deeper. There will be moments in your life when everything collapses at the same time, when people you trusted walk away without explanation, when the plans you prayed for fall apart in front of your eyes, when the future you imagined disappears and you are left standing alone in silence, wondering how everything went so wrong so fast. And in those moments, the world will whisper lies to you, telling you that this is the end, that you're not good enough, that you should stop trying. But those whispers are not truth, they are tests. Life does not break people to destroy them, it breaks people to reveal who they really are. And when you are pushed into darkness, when the pressure becomes unbearable, when the pain feels endless, that is not life punishing you. That is life preparing you for a version of yourself that is stronger, wiser, and unshakable. Because diamonds are not created in comfort, they are formed under crushing pressure. Don't give up just because it hurts, because pain is not a sign that you're failing. Pain is a sign that you're growing, and every setback you face is shaping your character, sharpening your discipline, and forcing you to develop strength you never knew you had, strength that will one day become the foundation of your success. There will be days when you wake up tired, not just physically tired, but emotionally drained, mentally exhausted, spiritually worn down. Days when you question your purpose, your direction, and even your worth. But those are the days that matter the most, because anyone can stay motivated when things are easy, but champions are built on the days when motivation is gone and discipline takes over. You don't need to feel confident to keep going. You don't need to feel inspired to move forward, and you don't need to have everything figured out to take the next step. All you need is the courage to refuse to quit, because progress is often invisible until one day it becomes undeniable. Don't give up when you fail, because failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of success, and every successful person you admire has failed more times than you can imagine. But the difference is they didn't stop. They didn't sit down and let disappointment define them. They used failure as fuel, as feedback, as proof that they were trying. There will be people who doubt you, who laugh at your dreams, who tell you to be realistic, who project their limitations onto your potential. But their doubt is not your destiny, their fear is not your future, and their opinions do not get to decide how far you go unless you give them that power. Don't give up when the road gets lonely, because isolation is often the price of growth, and sometimes you have to walk alone so you can discover who you really are without the noise of other people's expectations, because not everyone is meant to go where you are going, and that's okay. There will be times when you do everything right and still lose, when you work hard and still fall short, when you give your best and still come empty, but losing does not make you a loser. Quitting does, and as long as you are still willing to get back up, you are still in the game. You have to understand this deeply. Life is not fair. It never was, and it never will be. And waiting for fairness is one of the fastest ways to waste your potential, because life rewards persistence, not excuses, and it responds to action, not complaints. Don't give up because you're tired. Rest if you must, pause if you need to, but do not surrender, because giving up doesn't just end your struggle, it ends your chance to win. And there is a version of you in the future who is counting on you to keep going right now. Every storm you are facing is temporary, even if it doesn't feel like it, even if it has lasted longer than you expected, even if it has taken more from you than you thought you could afford. Storms pass, but the strength you build while surviving them stays with you forever. You don't become strong by avoiding hardship. You become strong by walking through it, by facing it head on, by refusing to let it define you, and by choosing growth over comfort again and again, even when it would be easier to quit. Don't give up when progress feels slow, because slow progress is still progress, and consistency over time will always outperform bursts of motivation, and one step forward every day will take you further than waiting for the perfect moment that never comes. You must decide right now that no matter how many times life knocks you down, you will get back up one more time. Because resilience is not about never falling, it's about refusing to stay down, and that refusal is where greatness is born. There is power in showing up when no one is watching, in doing the work when there is no applause, in believing in yourself when no one else does, because those quiet moments of perseverance are what separate those who dream from those who achieve. Don't give up on yourself just because you made mistakes, because mistakes do not disqualify you from success. They educate you, and wisdom is often earned through failure, pain, and experience, not through comfort and ease. You are stronger than you think, more capable than you believe, and more resilient than you realize, but you will never discover the full extent of your power if you quit at the first sign of resistance. So when life gets hard, when the weight feels heavy, when the path forward looks unclear, remember this: you have survived 100% of your worst days so far, and this moment will be no different if you refuse to give up. Don't give up because your story is not finished. Your breakthrough may be closer than you think, and the struggle you are in today may be the very thing that makes your victory tomorrow even more meaningful. Keep going when it hurts. Keep going when you're scared. Keep going when you're unsure, because courage is not the absence of fear. It is the decision to move forward despite it. One day you will look back at this chapter of your life and realize that it was not the end. It was the turning point, the moment where you chose strength over surrender, faith over fear, and persistence over quitting. So stand up, take a deep breath, remind yourself why you started, and move forward one step at a time, because as long as you don't give up, you can never truly lose. Don't give up. Not today. Not ever.